I began once again a second part. If God fire golden light is male or female. I give examples here for two prophets. One is a prophet, one is a Messiah. And this is a Muhammad who is a prophet. He could be Messiah, but he preferred to work with angel work, angel world. And angel world create always religion. Other is also prophet, but he is Messiah, who we call him is Jesus. Now let's take an example of Jesus. Jesus said, I witness who I saw. Wow. Amazing. I witness who I saw. After this, he don't explain about his beloved Creator. He just leaves the title and everything else he don't reveal. Simply because in his eyes, mankind will not understand. And then the question arises that if mankind will not understand about his Creator, why they create you, why God called you Messiah? So simply he says, what is a recording in the Bible? You don't understand earthly things. How you will understand when I tell you heavenly things? And in this case, what we have to say? The whole movie, whole observation and experiences, what he has with his Creator, he took with him. And even humanity, even today are thirsty and hunger to come to know about their Creator. And since 2000 years, desperately, they are wandering around because Jesus has not revealed what he knows about God. Otherwise, humanity's journey would be too far. There would be too many Messiah and too many special people who will reveal more and more about God. Now question is why he did not reveal. Simple is that he don't want to leave his middle position. And like he says, it is enough for the student. He becomes like a teacher. but not a higher than teacher. This is not correct actually. Student can be like a teacher, but he also can be higher than teacher. So, when he wanted to be center point and do not want someone become greater than him, that's the only conclusion he did not reveal actually. Second person is Muhammad. Muslims are praying 5 times per day. And 5 times they are saying in prayer about so many times when Muhammad went to meet God, then God said to Muhammad, this was when you come to see someone, this person say, how are you? How was your journey? And then he says, I'm very pleased that you came here. You are blessed. So they are praying so many times, At-tayyatu lillahi wa-salamatu wa-tayyibatu wa-salamu alayka ayyuhan nabi. So they are praying when God first said to Muhammad, how are you, Muhammad? How is everything? This is a few sentences when you welcome your guest. What later talk took place, Muhammad did not reveal. Afterward, he cut it. When God said, how are you, Muhammad? At-tayyatu lillahi wa salamatu. How are you? How was your journey? And many greetings to you. This is talking when you welcome your guest. Afterward, what took place? He cut it everything. What was the more divine secret Muhammad kept secret away from his Muslim brotherhood? Question arises, if Muhammad knew many things more about God. Yes, Muhammad knew many things about God. Muhammad saw the light of God, and in the light he saw the form of God. The way the Sufi Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani saw. He saw the form of God. Now Muslims have rejected this. They are saying God is the light of heaven and earth, and if God has one substantial form, then he cannot be God actually. Then he is a limited God. This is not true from other Sufi people or Muslim concept. The Sufi Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani saw God's spirit. Yeah. Spirit can be transcended time and space. Spirit can be turned into the light and turn when it's cooled down, it can be turned as a spirit and you can experience and you can see. If the Sufi Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani saw God form, which was not a substantial material form, this was substantial spirit form, then Muhammad was much greater than the Sufi Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani. Even Abdul Qadir Jilani, the Sufi, called himself, I am a servant and servant of Muhammad. Yeah. Now they have not revealed those secrets. And this burden came on my shoulder. And I have to reveal, regardless what Christianity or Jesus or what Christianity, what Muhammad or his followers believe have nothing to do with his blindness. But I must reveal what Muhammad saw and what Jesus saw. Now, of course, they try to assassinate me and says, especially Muslim, are you greater than our Prophet? And Christianity say, you are devil, you cannot be greater than Jesus. Yes. How you can reveal? So they say, how God can reveal to you? Because our Prophet was a greater and God did not reveal. Same thing Christianity. Only Christianity closed its door with peacefully, Muhammad closed its door the violent way. Now they, because their founder have kept secret those divine secret, so they follow Christianity and Muslim, they want to shut this door for other mankind too. That's a wrong, that's a crime against humanity. Everyone have a right to come to know God as much he want to invest in love and loyalty with God. God will reveal to him this person. Therefore, I have a lot of confrontation and I felt I should travel country to country until I find such a country which God was saying, you have a freedom and liberty to share what you know about me, about Creator. And time came now in 2026. Even I became an old man, but now many people paying attention to understand, want to know more about God. It means if I give now foundation and share everything, then 21st century will belong to God. And they will come to know their real parents, who is the only one Creator who create all creation. So what is my timing now? What I can do? It is a long process. In this long process, I can create only the foundation. And I should share every observation and journey which God asking me to share. And I should not care about this. If there's a Muhammad or this is Jesus or anybody before in the past, that if they was not sharing, I should also not share. And regardless whatever they speak, our prophets are great, our Messiah are great, nobody can be like them. I must still reveal, because God wants me to reveal all this divine secret observation and journey which I have with my Father. They have their own reason, Muhammad or Jesus or other Messiah. that if we will reveal, they will become our enemy, the humanity. Even Jesus said, don't throw the diamond before fox. They will turn back and they will destroy you. So he did not throw the diamond. But this is a moment for Prophet and Messiah to think with heart that they will anyway destroy you as a fox. They will throw stone at you. They're going to bring you on the cross. They will do anything, every bad thing, evil what they can do. Despite all of this, if they will still tell this divine secret, for this purpose God sent them, then I'm pretty sure God would also protect them. God would, maybe they have to take many more crosses, but God would protect their life. And this is the best example in 20th century. I myself, I born in 19, I'm living 2026. I went many times in the mouth of death. But last moment, God saved my life. And then God was also guiding me that my earth is too big, too great, and I'm travel more, and I'm more than enough for you. So I took God guidance. Yeah, only in this case, very close, I had many family left me. My own physical family left me. Many partners made me, they left me. Many things happened. Children left me. I lost my business. It doesn't matter. But under the guidance of God, I'm still alive. Even God said, because you live for me, you want to die for me. In this case, I'm your eternal wage. I will protect you from every evil. And I will be your reward. So God gave me this great opportunity in the old golden age. Even I became old, doesn't matter. But I'm now revealing in many books about God, divine secret. For this reason, all my life I was living homeless, stranger in many countries, and sleeping under the bridges in different European countries. But God fulfilled His promise with me. Many people say, oh, God was not feeling compassion for you when you were homeless, when you were strange, living as a beggar under the bridges. What kind of God is this? No. God was kindness and love was always there. I was paying the prices for this evil, fallen, cruel humanity who show their back to God. That's why I have to pay these prices. Yes. This was not a God. This is a fallen world who don't want to become near to come to know the value about their Creator. Of course, some crosses came, but I'm still alive. Doesn't matter if I T-ball bag I drink. I put in 50 times hot water and I drink. Doesn't matter if I could not eat 3 days. Doesn't matter if I was sleeping minus under the bridges. Doesn't matter if I went jail. Doesn't matter when they was beating me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when they throw their food. I was looking in the garbage and this, when restaurant throw their food, and I took something so I can eat. Those cross became amazing grace, amazing kindness, amazing blessing for me now. I even know this time of process all my life. Whoever look at me, I was as a homeless and beggar was smiling like this. Maybe he compassion, maybe he invite me food or give me some coins to kindness so I could have something to eat. Or maybe he feel compassion and ask if you need a warm clothes. Because I was illegal. And I always try to hide myself under the bridges so police would not catch me. And illegal people, nobody wanted to take a risk to give me work, because then they have to pay amazing fine, and they have to pay a lot of fine to police. So many times happened when police came in the restaurant, then owner got a great fine, and I got a 90-day prison. Those days are very long, like a century had passed. All my life conclusion was only this: to give God one hope, give God one smile. Smile and hope that God did not make a mistake to create human creation. I have not asked God light. I have not asked God heavens or who a beautiful woman. But I have asked God, send those people on this foundation who can fulfill the prophecy for your new heaven and new earth, and light shine this earth, and man can come to know your value. So, as an old man, when I go many times to God, as an old man. My body physically is very old, but my spirit is young. So my face always have same smile when I was smiling to people on earth, hope they would give me something to eat or drink or give me warm clothes. So I can save my life. When God sees this smile on my face, I saw so many times God's tear closing in his eyes. I have not asked even yesterday palaces of heaven or power or money or possession. And even today I don't need heavens. My own heaven, greatest gift is which I have given. This was my most beloved God, for whom I give my whole life. My whole life was, you can make a conclusion on one point, that I could comfort God, that I'm not among of this humanity the way they treat you. Even I became very old. Member gave me many things. People give me many comfort or clothes or whatever. Still I use my old clothes, which remind me my real identity. This reminds me that I should not forget who I am. Even today I don't have any desire or wish. I'm very delighted and mystic in God and God love. And God knows this thing and witness. I have tell all divine secret, my all journey with God, all my observation in spiritual life with God. I have put a lot of effort to reveal all those things for sake of humanity and sake of spiritual world. The only one motivation I have, mankind should come out from darkness of ignorance of darkness, and they should come in the light and come to know the value of God's love, and come to know the value of their, who really God is more than our parent. When humanity gonna turn, when they will come to know more about God, all pain, suffering, all sorrow, all accident, bad luck, everything will be go away. God is very much kind and kind of love. He very much compassion, feel for his all creation. He has no motivation to punish anyone. This is our bad habit. We are fallen, cruel human being. Because of our bad habit, we suffer, and we suffer our children. And we leave such a darkness on earth that our generation suffer also. We burn ourselves, and then we let our children, bad luck that they should end up also in dark dimension. What kind of cruel people we are. We are such a cruel people that when we do such a cruel act, we don't feel any pain. I remember once I went to visit in mental hospital to meet my one friend. So what I saw there, that in this mental hospital, they was putting their hand and they could not open their hand. Like a police put chain on their hand. I asked them, why you put their hand? You should make their hand free. Then the hospital say, we do many times to open their hand, but what they do with blade and knife, they cut their own body and they don't feel pain. This is a highlight example for humanity, that they by themselves go dark dimension, and then they are also generation in create foundation that they should also come dark dimension, and they don't feel pain. What can be most example for this cruel act? In the end, I have to say, the people who are victim of their intellectual mind don't help you to give you spiritual happiness. It invite you how God created His creation. To know that why God created this physical mind, this intellectual mind cannot give you detail. This you have to come out from this web, and you have to come to and knock the door of heart. Then heart is the one motion who help you, amazing grace of God, that you become spiritual open, so you can observe and see life after death in your lifetime while you are living on physical body. Then you will come to know with your own experience from where God comes from, where He is, if God is a substantial or He is a transcendent time and space. The science it will explain us how was the process of creation. But our living relationship with heart, emotion, spiritual universal consciousness and our spirit will observe and experience with God a special journey. And it will tell us that God was always present, but we was not present because we were living in our ignorance. And this blocked us not to see the light of God and we were not able to meet that correctly. So conclusion is, God is our real parent who created all those creations. How much I travel, I'm not traveling because I love to see heaven. I'm traveling to come to know more and more God with my own experiences, my own observation, because those peace and love comes only when we remember God. God is not even heaven. God is not even paradise. But God can be present just before you now. To see Him face to face. You don't need to research paradise and heaven. It is give God your first love. Give God attention that He put a purpose of life. Understand with your whole heart or feel God wants to see you forever happy in spiritual life. God has no wish to see your dark spirit. Doesn't matter how great paradise or heaven is. Doesn't matter. So many countless creations are there. Doesn't matter. But in this countless creation is also creation which are growing actually, spiritually in the love of God. So we should come to know also our value in the value of God. Like God said to me, O Zahid, that my heart, I have given you valuable gift, that you call me, I'm your father and I'm your mother. Even God say, I'm your amma, I'm your abu, I'm your mommy and I'm your puppy. God is a fulfillment of love. And He always seeing all His creation. This is someone else who also wanted I should become part of his life. So in the new timing, until end of 20th century and 21st new century, we will call God our real parents. And 21st century will be a God century. So long I am living on this earth, I will always reveal, because this is a highlight of my life. And this will be highlight of my love that what I want to reveal about my most beloved and beloved Heavenly Father.